The countries on Gibraltar's travel lists are the same as the UK's, with the exception of the ROC's green list. This has 12 countries on it, with Spain and the UK added. The red list consists of 50 countries. Anyone on Gibraltar's red list will not be able to enter unless they're a resident of the ROC or of Spain and allowed to enter Spain from Gibraltar, with a few exceptions such as seafarers. Any country not on Gibraltar's red or green list is, by default, on the amber list. Much attention has been given to the UK's traffic light system, its new route to international travel. However, until Portugal was announced as an amber list country last week, we hadn't really heard the term used in reference to guidelines on the ROC before. New entry requirements outline the implications of red, amber and green lists here on the ROC. The changes largely affect unvaccinated individuals who will now require a Covid-19 test within 48 hours before flying into Gibraltar, regardless of which country they come from. They will have to pay for that test themselves, and they'll also need a lateral flow test on arrival in Gibraltar. If staying for more than 7 days, they'll need to take another test on day 5. However, amber or red list arrivals will now need to have a more accurate PCR test and isolate for 5 days and 10 days respectively. A further PCR test is also required on their final day of isolation. As for vaccinated individuals, not much change. They'll need to show proof they're fully vaccinated if flying into Gibraltar from a green list country, such as the UK. Amber arrivals, whether by land, sea or air, will have to present their vaccination certificates and have a lateral flow test on arrival, as well as on day 5. The same applies to vaccinated travellers from red list countries if they're eligible to travel to the ROC, except they must have PCR tests instead. However, remember these requirements are just for those entering Gibraltar, and every country may have their own.